What is going on, faithful? It's absolutely incredible to be with you guys. Just finished up day two of 49ers training camp, and it was a day of the defense. I'm just going to be really, really honest with you. Like, I understand that everything was set up to be Brock Purdy's day, and he looked great. Really thought that Brock Purdy really did look good. There were no issues with zip on his throws. There were no issues with, he looked like Brock. He looked like the exact same guy. Now, did that translate to team drills? Did that translate to 7-on-7? Did that translate to any of those things? No, it did not. However, I really thought, excuse me, guys, sorry, people were walking around. I did believe that Sam Darnold probably had the best day, which is crazy to say in team drills. And so I really thought that all three quarterbacks kind of took something away today. One, Brock Purdy's back. Brock Purdy's healthy. He started practice off, just going through warm-ups and all that stuff. And I've watched him warm up before at games and things like that. It looked like it was just par for course. It was exactly what he used to do. Now, what's crazy about all of this is Brock Purdy went from not even playing pitch and catch with one 49ers receiver to a full practice slated out today and no issues. There was one point in warmups where he was throwing the ball 35 to 45 yards repeatedly, just on repeat, casually, just playing pitch and catch with, a quality control coach. It looked fine. Some zip on his throws. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary for who Brock Purdy is or who Brock Purdy was. So that's great news. Trey Lance really thought that throughout the majority of practice, he was getting the ball out faster than anybody else, including Brock Purdy, including Sam Darnold, including Brandon Allen, which for me, what are the things that we're looking for with each quarterback, right? We want to know if Brock can sustain his arm strength. We want to know if Trey Lance can speed up his processing and check the ball down and get it to his reads faster. We saw that today. And Sam Darnold, who looked lost half of the practice, then we get to team drill at the very end. I would say probably the three biggest plays offensively in team drills were all Sam Darnold. Some nice deep ball throws. I thought that he had a pretty good practice overall. Yesterday was Trey Lance. I would say today the best quarterback was probably Sam Darnold, which is weird to say, but the big plays were all around him. They really, really were. But if there's one assessment that you got to take away from today's practice, the defense is way ahead, and probably rightfully so. This is the strength of the team. You finish last season number one in points scored, number one in yards allowed, number one in so many different metrics. The defense sets the tone of this team, and I understand Kyle Shanahan and the offense, and there's lots of wonderful things there, but the defense is showing out. Back-to-back days as well. The rookie Jair Brown, first one on the practice field, which I love to see for a young pup just to be so hungry. And one thing that I didn't think that we would see during defensive alignment period, where they go through and basically practice how they're going to line up at different things. They had Jair Brown shadowing Quantrez Knight as the nickel for the backup defense. So we'll see how that, if that is going to maintain, because in 7-on-7 and team drills, Jair Brown's just playing safety. But if defensive alignment drills, he's already getting nickel reps. I think that's what they're kind of looking for there. So I'm excited about that. Overall, again, didn't pay much attention to offensive line and defensive line just because no pads come on until Monday. That's the time period to evaluate that. I thought Jordan Mason showed out, made some nice catches out of the backfield, which was really, really impressive. That's one of the things he's got to add. We know that he can power run. We know he can be the closer. We know Jordan Mason can be that guy. But can he add the receiving aspect to his game? If he can do those things, I think that he could be in line for more playing time. Elijah Mitchell, didn't really see a whole bunch there. I thought TDP looked a little slow. I thought Ronald Watt looked a little slow out there today as far as just the running back progression goes. But we'll see. We'll just have to see when the pads come on and they can start breaking tackles and things like that. So overall, today was a great day. Energy was high. I did think it was really, really funny when they started practice, the rookies that were in charge of pumping up the crowd, Ilm Manning, undrafted free agent, and Joey Fisher, undrafted free agent, offensive lineman. Taylor Swift came on, which there's a Taylor Swift concert here this weekend, and they went and grabbed the pom-poms, tried getting everybody going. Ilm Manning seemed like he got a little embarrassed and totally left Joey Fisher in the trenches taking grenades by himself. I'm sure that's going to make it back to the locker room. But Joey Fisher, man, got to give him props. He brought the energy, which was a lot of fun. Brandon Ayuk had another stellar day, just continues to pop. It continues to show at all times almost. It's fun. The atmosphere at these training camps, it's just fun. It's family. It's got a really cool feel to it. There was some chippiness today, but not near as much as was yesterday, the first day. Just wait till Monday and those pads come on. Now, we are going to continue tonight. I've got a show with Steph Sanchez, and I think Wayne Breezy is going to be joining us at 5:30. I've got 3 pages of notes that I want to get through. Just want to continue this real quick recap, real quick. Hey, let's jump in on this and just kind of initial reactions away from my notes that I took away. We'll dive more in depth at that as we go forward. But just want to say thank you guys. Awesome day here in Santa Clara, and we had a blast. And until next time, as always, stay strong, faithful.